Yo, what's up, Perritos? It is going down. Welcome to episode number 12 of the Perritos Only podcast. Thank you for tuning in to YouTube. Soon, guys, we'll have it on Spotify. We'll have it on other platforms. But for now, we're just going to be here on YouTube. We're going to get all that figured out. And once we do that, you guys will be the first ones to know, Perritos. But thank you really quickly. If you want to get some merch, link is in the description. Get some of our t-shirts. Tell them you come from YouTube. You won't get nothing off, but just tell them. All right, tell them you came from YouTube. And then also the link for the tickets for all my shows. You can find it right there in the description too. So if you want merch or tickets to my shows, go to the link in the subscription. You can find both links right there, and you'll be able to get it. Also, Perritos, guess what? I have great news for you guys today. Church, you can now donate to us. You can donate $1.99, $5, $4, $20. You can donate whatever. It's right there in the gift section. You can say thank you. You can send us a gift, and then you can help us keep this going. You don't have to. I'm not pressuring you. I still love you no matter what. But if you find it in your heart to donate just a little bit to keep these lights on, guys, I would greatly appreciate it. And I will keep doing more of these, Perritos, because I love, all of a sudden, I kind of like just talking to you guys, dog. I really do. I appreciate you guys. And I know you guys are at work, or you're in your car right now going to work, or going home from work, or you're in bed with your headphones on because you don't want to listen to your girl drain your ear about something, dog. Like, you're like, oh, dog, you just put your headphones on, start listening to the Concrete Podcast. Fool. It's an amazing technique, dog. It's an amazing technique. I get it, bro. I get it. It's perfect. All right? But if you want to donate, dog, I'm not going to stop you. I'm not going to stop you, okay? Just go ahead. $1, $1.50, $2, whatever, dog. Just go ahead in the description. If you don't want to, I still love you. Just know that I still love you. Okay? Moving on. So the last podcast, dog, we were talking about a homie that is living at his boy's house because he got a divorce and he's been the guy on the couch for X amount of months, and the boy hasn't found out how to tell him. He doesn't want to be rude. He loves his boy, but his wife, and then the guy doesn't clean up, and he's eating up all the food, and it's becoming an issue. We had a lot of comments, dog. We had a lot of comments. I'm gonna read some of the comments right now here from the YouTube video. And you guys can go and check it out, all right? Man, there's some pretty good ones. Enough is enough, said J Media. Enough is enough. 3 months, you gotta go, my boy. You gotta go. Ponte las Pilas said, nah, man, needs to start helping around the house to stay or something. I don't know. I mean, that's what I said. I said maybe start giving them some like crazy ass fucking, like, hey, fool, fix the fence, dog. You know, something crazy. Let me see who else. There was one here. Set it up ahead of time before he's moving in. Like, hey, yo, you got to pay $2,000 a month. I got you for the first half. That's so you can save some money, perro. That's decent. I think that's trying to help your boy out. You're letting him stay there. He's the guy on the couch. I mean, I think you're helping him out. Julian Anthony said, I'm going to sit homie down and let him know that we got to get him up on his own. Go back to work and get your own spot. 2 months would have been enough.
2 days.
Marty, let's go to Marty, my manager.
2 months.
2 days, dog?
Bro.
Marty, if I'm down and out, dog, you're going to have me at your pad for 2 days, dog?
Gone.
Well, now that you think, he said gone. He said gone.
2 months at the house on the couch?
He's trying to get his life together.
Brother, I'd rather just give you the money, get you a hotel room, and get you moving along.
Wow.
2 months in the house.
Sorry, baller.
I have one couch at the house.
You have one. That's all.
I'm in a one-bedroom apartment.
That's all I need. Just one couch.
I'm in a one-bedroom apartment.
That's all I need.
I have
Look,
one bathroom. I'm in California.
Yeah. How good would it be that you get home, your wife's cooking, I'm cleaning?
Bro, you didn't even think about that. I mean, I got you, but
like imagine
Marty,
imagine you get home, you're hungry, you're tired. We're eating dinner. I'm in your seat. I'm like, hurry up, your food's getting cold, dog.
That's what I'm saying. 2 months, that's what happens. After 2 months, that will happen. That's exactly what would happen after 2 months.
Yeah, just move it.
Bro, I'll put you up at the Marriott. I'll make sure you're okay.
Yeah. Well, somebody said, well, I will just tell my friend directly, hey, it's time to bounce. You've been here for a month now, and this is a family home. It was nice and cool having you here, but it is time to bounce, bro. I hope everything turns out good for you. But if you need to talk or hang out, just give me a call. If I ever win the lottery, I will tell my family and repay them back for everything they've done. Oh, that's for the other thing we were talking about. So he said he would tell us, boy, he got to go after a month. He gave it a month. You gave it 2 days. That's crazy. So now I know not to go knocking at your door. Now I know not to go knocking at your door. Perro, damn. No, hey, that's good. Everybody, you know, man, look, dog, your home is your throne. And as a man, I think, right, as a man, to have another man in your house that is not your son or your dad, right? I think even an uncle, it might be a little too much, or a cousin, huh? Like, hey, like Yahweh, that's it, fool. What's up?
You were talking about, I mean, you weren't talking about you needing to get on a couch. I mean, I
asked you the hypothetical when you asked me. I asked you and you said too. It's fine. Don't try to take it back now, Marty.
Damn.
Don't try to take it. He tried to take it. Look at it. He's trying to backpedal that one, dog. He's trying to backpedal. Well, look, we had another one here, dog. I wanted to talk about this. And this happened to me. It was a while ago. But I ended up taking one of my buddies on a third wheel date. He was with us, and I was like, "Hey, fool, me, I'm gonna go eat, dog. We're gonna go on a date. Fuck, I mean, we don't just come. Just come. It's all good, dog." And so wait. First of all, how do you feel about third wheels on a date?
Another one.
What?
That's another tough situation.
Oh wow, Marty. All right. Wow, Marty has issues. So this is what happened to me. I'm on this date with my girl. Everything's beautiful. And my boy's like, "Damn, dog, you brought her here?" "Yeah. ¿Y a ti qué, güey?" Like, "Damn, you guys came here, dog? Like, damn, I would expect you to go somewhere else. Like, you know, like, what is that place called? Julio's or Caesar's, or what is it place? We went to go eat there recently? Javier's. Like, fool, what's wrong with Chili's, dog?
I'm telling you, bro.
What's wrong with Chili's? And then not only does, like, we take, but, like, fool, he ordered, like, oh, I mean, I don't mind paying, right? I kind of feel like I took him on his date. And in the back of my head, I'm like, I think he should be pitching in for his own shit. Look, bro.
Bro, you're on a date with your girl.
That's what I'm saying.
You're on a date with your girl.
See, I think, you know what I would have done? You know what I would have done?
Not have a third wheel with
you. You want to know what I would have done? I would have told him, "Hey, fool, oh, you guys are going on a date right now? You guys are going on a date? Oh, no, fool, I'm cool. I'm just going to kick it, dog. Nah, man, you guys go ahead. No, I'm sure, dog. I'm sure. No, man, are you sure, man? Come on, man. We don't mind. No, dude, this is between you and your girl, dog. It's cool, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Are you sure, dog? We don't mind. Bro, this is between a married couple. You guys go ahead and have a good time, and I'm going to hang out. Why don't you bring me something back? Hey, why don't you bring me a twofer from Chili's?
Or from Javier's.
No, not from Javier's, dog. You're gonna get one plate from Javier's. Look, I'll bring you a twofer, perro. Oh, gracias, man. You guys have a good one, dog. I'm gonna leave the light on for you guys when you guys That's crazy, dog. Have you ever had a crazy third wheel date?
Yeah, a few of them.
A few of them?
Yeah.
What was the worst one?
Oh, I don't remember.
You don't remember the time?
No.
I remember that one specifically. Because and I don't even kick it with that guy no more. But he was one of those guys that were like, you know, I'll make my girl laugh, and then he would try to make her laugh even harder. Like, he was like, I was like competing with my homeboy. It's like weird, right, dog? It's like
Yeah.
I was like, man, this guy's weird, dog.
You know, I guess and the reason why I'm saying heck no on the third wheel is because, you know, you don't have a whole lot of time with your wife now, meaning me. I mean, we're always traveling, we're always on the road.
Yeah.
Imagine having a third wheel in the middle of your date. With your
Hell
girl,
no.
All of a sudden, your conversation
I mean,
shifts from
look,
your girl to your.
I
to your
don't
boy.
look, bro. I'm not saying I mind third wheel dates, right? Personally, me, I wouldn't go along. I'd be the one be like, I'm just gonna hang out. But I've had like cousins. I'm always wait, let's go, fool. You know, like because we're gonna go drink after or whatever the case, you know. But I don't think I don't think I would say like, oh, you guys are going on a date. Oh, let me tag along. Like that probably wouldn't be my thing. Like that's not what I would say, bro.
Right.
Like I wouldn't tag along. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think I would. I don't think I would, dog. All right, dude. And then they sent another one, and this one I feel like this has been talked about before, but I'm down to still talk about it. You're at your crib. You're throwing a little get together at your house. Your compadre comes over. Pinche compadre otra vez. Ahí viene, güey. And then you see his girl and you're like, not her. Not the one that's been sleeping around with the town.
Come on.
He got himself a hussy. Do you tell your boy right there and then, hey, fool, you brought the wrong girl in my house, dog? Do you tell him right there that she's been a hoe?
What does it matter?
That she was a hoe? What does it matter, Marty? Do you tell your boy right there, hey, fool, this girl's known to, you know, like, the whole Raiders team, dog? Do you tell your boy or do you just let him fall in love?
That, bro, he should know. There's a reason why
But maybe he doesn't know. The hypothetical is that he doesn't know, Marty.
Around all over town, and he lives in that town.
He doesn't know, though. He doesn't know. You know. You know because somebody told you.
Like if I knew that she was sleeping around with somebody.
Yeah,
at
like
the time that
she's
she was with
just
him,
a floozy. She's a floozy.
No, but you can't just assume that she's gonna sleep around on him. That's not cool.
But what? Okay, I get it. You don't want to.
Like if I knew the girl was sleeping around with somebody else. Like
I'm not.
If she's the girl from the town. I'm from the town.
That's not what I'm saying, Marty.
I understand what you're saying, but I wouldn't say it's not my place to say something.
Okay, so you wouldn't tell the homie?
Not if I don't know for sure that she is sleeping around. If I know for sure.
Imagine your homeboy's like, well, how would
you
you know, dog? How would you know, Marty?
That's what I'm saying. It's an uncomfortable situation. It's going to be a bad situation at the end of the day. If he's really into her, no way, dude. No way.
I know,
But if you knew that she was doing something, sleeping around with somebody currently while she's with him, no doubt you got to tell your guy.
Well, yeah, I guess, yeah, because we did talk about that. We talked about that on the second to last
really
podcast.
Into him? I mean, how about if they do make a good couple and they found?
No,
I get it.
I get it. And nobody's past is nobody's present. I'm just saying. Like I think a lot of people. Will say. Yeah, I think a lot of people would say, yeah, I'd probably tell my homeboy.
Why?
Well, I'm just saying, fool.
I mean, if I slept with her and she's coming over to my house and all of a sudden now she's with my boy, that's a different story.
Well, that's a different story,
Right.
dog.
But if it's just they're together,
Okay, so let's say this. Let's say this. Your homeboy walks in there. Get it back to the camera one. Let's say this then. Hypothetical number 2. You're having a gathering at your little crib, una pinche little pachanga. The music is cracking. Ooh, the beer's flowing. The tequila shots are flowing. Your homeboy walks in. And he has a town floozy on his arm. He doesn't know. But you slept with her. Because she's the town floozy. What are you saying then? Are you going to tell him, hey, Perritos, come over here, fool. Nah, don't take that shot, fool. I don't want you to get fucked up and start fighting people right now, dog. Hey, fool. Your girl? Oh, for sure. What are you saying then, Marty? If you slept with her, you know you slept with her. Are you telling them right there, dog? Are you telling them at the party? Or are you going to hold it until Monday?
Depends.
Oh,
It depends. I mean, I
damn.
know I've been playing devil's advocate the whole night here, but if it was
So
a
your
one,
girl-
if it was a one night stand, we got up and we
That's
just all,
even
we all took
worse.
off,
I feel like that's even worse.
I probably wouldn't
dog.
say a word. But if I was in a relationship with her, and we were like sleeping together for weeks at a time or something, yeah, that's a different story.
And he just wasn't your buddy like that at the time. Maybe it's just an old relationship that you had at one point. You wouldn't tell. I don't know if it'd be like, come here, fool. Let me talk to you by the cooler, dog. Hey, by the cooler, over there, fool. Meet me at the cooler, fool. I got something I gotta tell you, dog. You know that girl you brought, that floozy. I was with her. We made passionate love. I'm telling you now, dog. You could be with her if you want, dog, but I'll tell you right now, fool, Charlie. I don't know what I would say, fool. That's a toughie, man.
It is.
Yeah, somebody sent that one. Honestly, I wouldn't. What do you do? Do you tell them right there on the spot? Do you wait till Monday? When is a good time? When is it a good time? Huh?
Wait till he punches in.
Yeah,
at
wait till-
work, he clocks in.
Yeah, wait till he's driving. No, probably not driving to work. You don't want him to fucking go on a rage, on the road rage, huh, fool? Pull over, just hit a fuck, just fucking take the exit at 190 miles an hour.
I wouldn't call him. You would have to tell him
In person? I think that would be the right thing to do.
Yeah,
As
you
a
wouldn't
man,
make a
that would
phone
be the
call
right
like
thing to
that.
do. That would be the right thing to do, Marty.
Yeah.
I believe in that. Tell him as a man. Come here, dog. I gotta talk to you, fool. Your girl, she's been with the whole Pittsburgh Pirates team, dog. Nah, I don't know. That's a good one. Tell us in the comments what the hell you would do, dog. I know that's a crazy one, and I'm sure there's people that have gone through that. Like, clearly this person that wanted me to talk about it said something that's happened. So he's been around it. I'm sure other people have gone through it. I don't see it not that feasible because of little towns and little cities where everybody knows everybody type of shit, right? I think that's pretty good. There's been something going on with Instagram lately that I wanted to talk about too. Is that you ever feel like you've been shadow banned? I feel like I've been shadow banned lately. I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe I don't know what I did. I don't know. Maybe I'm in a different server. I try to go through a million different things, and I know we weren't going to talk about this, but I feel like I should tell people like what's going on, man. I feel like, and it's not only me. I feel like other people have been shadow banned. Granted, we're still doing great with the numbers, and people are still commenting and love the skits, but I feel like I've been shadow banned. Have you guys feel like you've been shadow banned, and what did you do to get out of the shadow ban, dog? Because I know a lot of people have gotten shadow banned. Just people with say 10,000 followers, 15,000, whatever. It doesn't. They shadow ban people regardless of how many followers you got, right? If you have been shadow banned, tell me what you did to get out of that because it's not good, man. It's not good. Last thing I wanted to talk about is that the football season just started, and guys, I cannot tell you how uninterested I am every single year. I don't really care about football. I don't watch football. I know you guys do. But one thing I'm going to tell you is that if I have a show on Sunday, fool, can you please guys come and just record the football game and buy a ticket to my show? Because we got we got a show this week, and dog, and look, we're not doing bad with tickets by any means, but we are slower than normal, and I'm going to tell you why we're slower than normal. Mr. Canelo decided to fight during my show, dog. Dana White decided to do the UFC during my show. So who would you rather see, Concrete or Canelo?
Oh, Concrete.
Concrete. Well, yeah, you would say that. You would say that. But most people are gonna say Canelo, dog. Most people are gonna be like, I want to watch Canelo throw his fisticuffs. You know. But anyways, guys, if you guys are seeing this today, Thursday, April 12th, buy some tickets for tomorrow, dog. Come through, come kick it, fool. You know. And even if you don't come, fool, just buy the tickets. Just buy the tickets. Last thing I wanted to talk about was I recently, and it was funny because Jerry was talking about this. And he was talking about something similar about Jerry. I don't know if you know, but Jerry got scammed for $3,000. So Jerry Garcia got scammed for $3,000, bro,
When?
on OfferUp. So when we were in Portland the day before, he's on OfferUp and he's scrolling, trying to find a car for his son. And he comes across this beautiful, stunning, affordable, reliable, dependable vehicle called the Chevrolet Aveo. Now, most people know that I work with Chevy, so I will say those are great cars. I don't know what happened with this one.
Guess. Sticker price $3,000.
So he goes over there. He meets the car. He meets the guy. He said red flag number one was red flag number one was the guy said his name, and then the name on the paperwork didn't match. And look, I'm not gonna tell the whole story, but he got scammed for $3,000. It's a great story. You gotta go in here. That's not even that's not even the tip of the iceberg, dog.
Oh man.
So go watch my boy Jerry Garcia's podcast. I think it'll be up in a couple days. Jerry Garcia, what is it called? It's Not My Weekend. His podcast is called It's Not My Weekend. I just wanted to give you a little tidbit of that. But he got scammed for $3,000. That's not the tip of the iceberg, what I just told you. But if you want to know more about his story, dog, how he got scammed for $3,000 on OfferUp, pendejo.
Oh, I gotta listen to that.
I
had no idea.
As much as I wanted to feel sorry for him, I was laughing. Because how can you not know what's going on, man? How can you not know? Jerry, come here. Come close.
And that's all you're gonna give us? We have to wait.
What
2
are you
days?
doing? Yeah, unless Jerry decides to put up his podcast sooner. I don't know. That's his business. He has to pay Eric to edit it.
Jerry, get your podcast up.
So this weekend, guys, we're in Hollywood. Come and check us out in Hollywood. Let me see if I can talk about anything else, because I know people have been like, why is your podcast only 25 minutes or 30 minutes? And I'm like, I don't know. I just feel like people don't have the attention span. So I kind of been keeping it nice and short. But we can start, but I can leave you with this, and maybe we can talk about this further in the next podcast. But we'll tease it right now. Marty, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think we went to the moon. I've been watching a lot of videos lately. I watch a lot of like little documentaries on YouTube, and I don't think we went to the moon, man. I think it's all a big lie that they've been feeding us for years and years and years and years. So apparently, we can't even leave lower orbit.
Really?
Because of this thing called the Van Allen belts of radiation, dog. So apparently, dog, you can't cruise a spaceship through these because they can kill humans. You can't go through 3 million levels of whatever the hell they want to call it, radiation, dog. There's a whole documentary on Y-Files. It's called the Y-Files on YouTube. I watched it a couple days ago, and there's pictures that don't make sense with different angles, like different lighting angles. One's going this way, one's going that way. He asked about who shot the video. Like, who shot the video
Oh, I remember seeing
of the landing,
Yeah.
and who shot the video of the liftoff? Bro. Like, and then this, bro. Like, are you going to tell me that in 1969, or I believe Apollo 11 was 1969, right? When Neil Armstrong set his foot or whatever. I don't know if it was him or the other guy, but, one small step for man, one giant step for mankind, right? Or like one giant step for mankind or whatever. Are you going to tell me that I can lose reception here and maybe 15 miles away, but they were able to hold the reception from Earth to the moon in 1969, bro? And then not only that, but to say, because they were like, well, we can't go through the Van Allen belts now because we don't have the technology. But wait a minute, didn't you go back there in 1969? So where's that technology? Guess what they said? We destroyed it.
Why would they destroy
We
it?
destroyed the technology, and it's very hard to build back. That is an actual quote, dog, from one of the people that work at NASA. The other thing that is fucking bullshit. I'll just call it what it is, right? They said that where okay, so where are all these videotapes that you guys okay, you guys recorded, right? There was cameras there was cameras on the lunar surface, there was cameras everywhere. Where are the tapes? Why can't we see the tapes? Guess what NASA did? They recorded over them.
Come on.
That's an actual statement from NASA. They recorded over them. Look, man, I'm not the smartest man in the world. In fact, I barely scraped through high school. Not because I'm stupid, but because I was lazy. But nonetheless, I'm not a rocket scientist, right? I'm not the smartest. I'm not pinchy Elon Musk. I'm not, all these scientists on YouTube. I'm not all these, right? I'm not fucking, what was the guy in the wheelchair? What was the guy in the wheelchair that passed away? Remember the guy, the dude that was like, yes, in 45,000 years, we're going to, what was his name? Oh, man. Anyways, the guy in the wheelchair, super smart, man, wasn't able to talk. He communicated through like his mind with the little machine. I'm not that guy. I'm not any of these smart guys, bro. Pero tampoco no soy pendejo. I'm not an idiot either, bro. So you're telling me you recorded over the tapes of the lunar landing, the most historical thing that has happened in the last, 1,000 years, dog? We went to the moon, for fuck's sake. Are you telling me that you recorded over the tapes? Are you telling me that you guys destroyed the technology? Nobody wrote notes. Nobody. Fool, out of 4,000, or they said I think 400,000 employees, nobody took notes. There's no paperwork of nothing.
And they destroyed the only technology that allowed.
And they destroyed the technology in order for us to go through the Van Allen belts.
Was it
Bro,
was it Stephen Hawking?
Stephen Hawking, yes.
Yeah.
Shout out to Stephen Hawking. He's now in paradise. He's with our Lord Jesus. And I didn't mean to make fun of him. That was a way for me to express who he was in the wheelchair, and he spoke with a robotic voice, right?
Yeah.
And he's probably like, fuck you right now. So, dog, I don't believe for 1 second. I don't know what to believe anymore, dog. It's been close to 60 years since that happened, and we haven't gone back.
And where did you watch this? Was this
This was on YouTube, so you could catch it on YouTube. It's called Y-Files, and just put moon landing, and then the YouTube channel is called I think it's called the Y-Files. Y-Files. Just put it on your YouTube search and watch the video, and you can come to a conclusion yourself. Don't take my word for it, dog. I'm not the smartest man on the planet, like I said, dog. I'm not. Why do you think I'm doing comedy, fool? I mean, well, you have to be really smart actually to do comedy, but that's what I think. I don't know. You have to be witty, sexy, personable. But you can't expect me to believe that you destroyed files, you destroyed technology, you recorded over the tapes. Come on, dog.
So I mean, they can't get past the atmosphere, like.
So there's like 3 or 4 levels of orbiting, right? Apparently, they never left lower orbit. They never left lower orbit. Like all the Apollos, Apollo 11, 12, whatever, 13, all those guys, they never left Earth's orbit, right? So because of the Van Allen belts, the Van Allen radiation belts, dog, and that's a big thing. And in that video, they have the video of the people from NASA telling you like why we can't go through these belts. It's because we don't have the technology. The guy says it. He's all like, it would mess up all communication systems, computer systems. The radiation is so bad that they don't even think humans can survive that type of radiation, bro. So if in the modern world, right, of 2020s, even 2010s, somebody from NASA is telling you we can't physically do it, dog. We can't physically do it. Who are you going to believe, Marty?
So what I'm reading here is there was 5 or 6 moon landings, and they don't have records of any
Of none of it. Some of them, they landed rovers.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Well, the story is that Stanley Kubrick, one of the most famous filmmakers in the world, he did Space Odyssey 2000 or something like that, right? The government apparently had something on him, and they enticed him to do this. And they said, hey, we want you to perfect this look. We're going to give you money for a movie for you to make, I think, the 2000 Space Odyssey, Odyssey 2000 or whatever is the Space Odyssey. And he did that movie 3 years prior before the moon landing, dog. So that it gave him a chance to practice and really basically knock it down. So if you go back and see Stanley Kubrick's Space Odyssey, Odyssey 2000 Space Odyssey or whatever, it's a very realistic movie and it looks really good even for the time, right? Even for the time. You got to remember, dog, people had like TVs in 1969 before they were still not like, it's not like they were watching 90s television. They weren't watching this shit in 1080. They were watching this shit like at 480p or something less. So it was all like squiggly and, you know, dog, I mean, I'm sure people were hella gullible in 1969 with like certain technologies and shit. You know, like, I don't know. I think, I'm not saying people were dumb, but I think the gullible is probably the best word. Like they were just gullible. Like, oh yeah, we believe it. If it's on TV, we believe it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and they're saying there hasn't been anybody on the moon since 1972.
There hasn't been anybody on the moon since 1972, apparently. Because, oh yeah, their first thing was like, well, it's because we have nothing to go there for no more. Really? Like, with all the cameras you have now, all the technology, imagine like a video right now, 4K, 1080K coming on your screen, and you're like, damn, those fools are really on the moon right now, dog. Like, I would put a camera on the pinchy rockets just so people can believe me. I would do whatever it would take for people to believe us, dog, at this point, right? I don't know. I guess if I have video, if I have technology, like, why wouldn't I just do it again?
Have to have the footage.
And now you could do it even better now because we have more money. There's better technology, food. Like, everything would... I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about that one, too. Did we land on the moon, dog?
I got to check that out.
Did we land on the moon? It's called, I think it's called the moon hoax or something. But anyways, just go to Y Files and type in moon landing Y Files, like WHY Files. And then it's a really good piece. I think it's like 15, 20 minutes long. It's really dope, dog. You really get to see it. A lot of this stuff has been debunked, right? I think anything could be debunked, right? I think anything, if you really want to get to it, right, you can debunk a lot of shit, right? Like, they've debunked Flat Earth. They debunked a bunch of stuff, right? But this is the best video. And the BBC also did a badass video about the moon landing where they called it fake. The BBC, you can also YouTube that too. BBC documentary on the fake moon landing. That's a longer one, and it's an older movie, but it still lets you know what happened. The Y-Files video just shows you, like, it's 20.
Think about that. Like, who did record?
Who pressed record, dog? Like, did they send somebody before the moon landing? They were saying it was a robotic thing, but then it's like, so you're expecting me to believe, fool, that throughout their first time landing on the moon, and then they well, first of all, where the fuck was that rover and that little ass fucking thing they were in?
Or where was the robot that was actually taking the pictures? Right? They never showed that.
Like,
picture
who is that, or who was it, and then it even pans up and it like zooms out and they're like, yeah, it's controlled. Fool, I didn't even know they had that kind of technology in 1969 for cameras, dog. We're barely, like, camera systems have barely been getting better within the last 10 years, dog.
But the government has had this
up until 14, 15 years ago. We were still shooting on fucking tape.
Yeah, but that technology's probably been around many years prior.
What?
Before we
digital?
Yeah, I'm sure.
I don't think digital
had access to digital.
I don't know. That's a good question. I think we'll have to find out. Guys, let us know. Did we go to the moon or not? The other question was, do you tell your boy that he's dating a floozy? Yo, you want to go to my shows? Link is in the bio. You want merchandise? Link is in the bio. You want to say thank you, man. I appreciate you for doing the podcast. You keep me entertained. Go ahead and donate. If not, we still love you, Perritos. Perritos Only Podcast, episode 12. We're out of here. Peace.
Peace.